Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Akamain101, and this is just going to be a video of me jumping into the Warhammer 40,000 Darktide closed beta. I was given the beta code by the developers themselves, as well as a couple extras that I gave to some buddies. So at some point, I'll probably play some games with them, but this is going to be my first impressions. Literally, first impressions. Haven't played a game yet. Literally loaded it up, set it up with OBS, and we're good to go. So some audio tweaks maybe in line here as we go along. Might be fiddling with some settings, but I just kind of want to get my thoughts out on the game immediately as we go. And I want to go through the create an operative, which is the first screen you really get after a little introductory video introducing you to the game. So we have 4 selectable classes, and by the way, I don't know everything about it. All I know is what we're looking at here. So you might know more than me. That's okay. I'm just having fun. This channel's about just having fun, having a good time. So this isn't like super serious stuff, but we're looking into it as we go along. So anyway, we have the Veteran Sharpshooter, which is probably what I'm going to go for ultimately, which is basically an Imperial Guard. We have a Zealot Preacher, which I've seen the video on this one. Looks like a crazy good combination of both melee and range combat. Not to be said that you can't do melee with the Sharpshooter, but just looks like an Imperial Guard. I want Imperial Guard is all I'm trying to say. They're fanatics of the Emperor and all that good stuff. Anyway, I don't know enough about them. Psychers, you know what they are. They're Psychers, dude. They're mages. And then we got the big thick, the Ogren Skullbreaker. I love it. I love it. All right, we're gonna... I know me. I'm selecting the Veteran Sharpshooter. I don't care. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, cool. They have little bonuses here, too. Volley fire. Enter a ranged stance for 4 seconds. Instantly equipping your ranged weapon and designating nearby elite and specialist enemies as priority targets. Cool. So we're anti-special. Kind of similar to Carillion, probably, than in Vermintide. She's the elf lady, if you don't know. She has a bow and arrow. Usually, I try and get builds where I'm like using that bow and arrow for a good chunk of the game, but and then when you're in like the harder difficulties, you still got to use melee. Make every shot count. 15% weak spot damage. There you go. Great anti-specialist character. It sounds like. Be prepared. Increase ammo reserve for all ranged weapons by 75%. Okay, that's pretty cool. We have a frag grenade. We have scavenger hunt. You and your allies in coherency gain a small amount of ammo whenever any of you kill an elite enemy. Cool. So not only are you anti-special enemies or elite enemies, but you're also giving everyone more ammo while you go along here. I think it's generally seen as these... what is it? In this game, it's about 50-50. 50% ranged, 50% melee or something like that. So that's kind of cool. Whereas like 60-40 split in the statistics that they got for that of Vermintide 2. All right, homeworld. Interesting. Oh yes, so we get to pick our backgrounds, it seems like, which is very interesting. So let's go through the list. Why not? Homeworld. The Mobian domain is full of established worlds, burgeoning settlements, and far-flung colonies. Even though you've been on the move for a long time, there's still one place that you can call home. All right, so Crucis, considered the second world of the Mobian domain. Crucis is a large shrine world and a popular destination for pilgrimages. Interesting. And we have Messalina Gloriana, a heavily forested moon that serves as a minor shrine world. Messalina Gloriana has few resources and low population, but is strategically important since the fall of the nearby Comaris. That one sounds cool. I kind of like the moon. A small agri-world, or agricultural world, that produces intensively farmed and mass-harvested grain crops. Rosarians are the butt of many jokes, considered backwards by other Mobians, and yet they are hardworking and honest to a fault. Ooh, I kind of like that. Branks Magna. Oh, this looks like a hive world. A thriving industrial world, excuse me. Branks Magna is the most densely populated in the Mobian domain. It's teeming billions manning. It's teeming billions manning its continents, spanning manufactorums night and day. Not the most interested, but if you're Adeptus Mechanicus focused, then sure, why not? We got Incron. That's a pretty world. An oceanic world. The populace of Incron inhabit vast hive islands. Incron is the Mobian domain's manual naval depot. Oh shit, that's kind of cool. Oh my god, you could just be a part of Cadia. Formerly the Imperium's most famous fortress world. Its fall marked the beginning of the era Indomitus, the Dark Imperium. Oh wait, it's just gone? I didn't even know Acadia blew up. I'll be honest, I don't know enough about the lore. I know of the Cadians. I didn't know their homeworld was completely potatoed, so who knew that? We got Mornax, a small, grim mining world known for its hellish conditions, which produce a famously hardy and dour populace. Oh shit. That's pretty cool. And Pavane, relatively newly colonized, Pavane is already a self-sustaining world rich in natural resources whose population is expanding quickly. I think it's between... I kind of like this grim mining world, but also kind of like this forested area, this forested moon, and then, what was it, this one? The butt of many jokes, considered backwards by other Mobians, and yet they are hardworking and honest to a fault. Like, I kind of like the idea of that. I kind of like it. Okay. Oh my god. Dude, okay, hold on. If we hit back, okay, if I go to Messalina and we go to this other world and we hit continue, it's specific to the world. That's cool. I wonder, so I assume that we're going to get like unique dialogue and things like that in the game. See, this is why I want to do this live. That's why I'm doing this live. We're doing it live. God, okay. No, we're going to, yeah, I like it. Okay. We'll go through the top, from top to bottom. So we'll talk about our childhood. Excellent. I love this. This is great. One's character is defined by childhood experience, or so they say. Like so many others in the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, you had a tough upbringing, but unlike many, you got through it, with the scars to prove it. So we can be an agri-toiler. Few hive worlds are capable of supporting their own populations, and so the duty of providing food for the Imperium's untold billions falls into the agri-worlds, where the entire surface of the planet is devoted to growing crops or raising livestock on an unimaginable scale. Then there's Militia Lackey. The pressed youth of the planetary militia rarely achieve any rank nor garner any glory. If they're lucky, they might learn some survival skills while serving as trench runners or ammo monkeys. Then there's the Grox Potter. Bred throughout the Imperium as invaluable livestock, Grox are large, stubborn, and infamously aggressive brutes who regularly turn on their handlers. Thus they must be herded by brave or foolish prodders, youths whose life expectancy is predictably low. And then lastly, the algae farmer. Algae farms can be found all across the Imperium, growing huge quantities of sludgy plant matter in industrial-scale vats. Once processed, algae provides a plentiful, if foul-tasting, source of nutrition for the burgeoning Imperium. Delightful. I kind of love that. But I also kind of want to check this out. God, this is so cool. Okay. One's character is defined. Okay, we already know this. So this is going to be the same no matter what. But, okay. Okay. And this background image is the same too. Okay, that's okay. Mobian Shrine Guards. The Mobian Shrine Guard are the religiously fanatical, Xenos-hating militia, sworn to defend the tenets and temples of St. Messalina to death. And again, okay, so Lackey seems to be carried over. Interesting. And then we have Saint Polisher. Touched by countless pilgrims, the statues, altars, and reliquaries of the venerated objects of a shrine world require constant upkeep. Local children are regularly offered up to undertake the routine cleaning of these enormous idols, with parents and orphanages believing such proximity to saintly effigies can only be beneficial. All right, and then lastly, we're just gonna check this one because I just want to see it. I just need to know. Tunnel Sentry, not yet fully grown and able to slip through tight confines, hive youths make excellent tunnel sentries in the mines. It is dangerous work, and crippling injuries or death are all too common. And then there's the Mine Thrall. A place at an Imperial orphanage does not come cheap. Those orphans deemed fit and able are often sent to the mines, where they toil at back-breaking work to pay off their debts to the generous benefactors. All right. Oh god, but we had to see Cadia. I can't not see Cadia. So the Progena, orphans of the Imperium Progena, are given an upgrading like no other within the Scala Praegnorium, or Progenium. There they learn much of discipline, willpower, and the hatred of the traitor, preparing them for life in the service of the God Emperor. Or a defender. To be born on a fortress world is to be indoctrinated into a militarized life at the earliest age. Upon such planets, the training and equipment of soldiers is paramount. Ah! Okay. I'm sorry, that's too good. That fits the theme of my character too much. Alright. Okay, we're Cadia born. I know who isn't, right? Got him. Alright, growing up. So, there aren't a lot of options for folk like you growing up, but you had to find a way to overcome the trials of youth, by fair means or foul. Enlisted! The militia are the first line of planetary defense and serve as fertile recruiting ground for the larger and better equipped forces of the Astra Militarum. We have a hive ganger. Hive gangs are territorial criminal organizations and run all over all manner of rackets in the lower depths of the hive worlds. The most hard-bitten gangers are highly sought after as recruits for the Astra Militarum, although most would rather die in a pit fight than serve the Emperor as a soldier. Comfort through discipline. When searching for new recruits, the Astra Militarum will take anyone able-bodied, but those with discipline and mental fortitude make the most reliable soldiers for the crucible of war and are often remarked as the officers of the future. Maybe. Conscripted. Astra Militarum, is a formidable force, and a favorite battle tactic is to engage in the enemy in a war of attrition. It takes a constant influx of new recruits to replenish the casualties suffered in the maelstrom of meat grinder battles. The Hive Guide. With level upon level, hives are labyrinthine and ever-changing as old access routes are closed and new ones opened. Without a guide, even people who've lived in a hive their entire lives can become hopeless, lost if they stray too far from the district. I kind of like Hive Guide. Just a witness to a crime. To ensure none escape justice, the enforcers of the Mobian domain often round up and punish those who witness but fail to report a crime. Interesting. Even when the witness withheld information for fear of their lives, no exception is made. And lastly, an unpaid debt. In most hive cities, debt collectors thrive in an industry built to exploit the impoverished and vulnerable. Bailiffs, strong arms, and even bounty hunters are often employed to procure what is owed to our moral money lenders. Oh gosh. Okay, these are all really, really, really good. I kind of like comfort through discipline, though. I kind of like it. We're going to go with that. The defining moment of our lives. All right, you've been through a lot. The struggle you call life demanded it. But through all the hardships and all the triumphs, one incident stands out in your memory, which has shaped you more than anything. We could have been recruited. The Astra Militarum draws recruits from myriad sources. A planet's militia, hive gangs, and even workforce provide fertile recruitment grounds. For some, service in the Imperial Guard is the only way to improve their lot in life, if only briefly. Saved by the Sarge. In the Mobian regiments of the Astra Militarum, it is commonplace for the survivors of battle to swear oaths of vengeance upon their foes, vowing to avenge their fallen brethren, no matter the cost. Field promotion. The soldiers who show sufficient promise and leadership skills may be promoted to a non-commissioned officer, NCO, and they are invaluable in the field. These squad leaders are expected to lead from the front, holding their troops together in the face of terrifying odds. Duel. Despite attempts by the authorities to crack down on them, honor duels remain a popular, if deadly, method of settling disputes throughout the Mobian domain. We have warp storm. Warp travel is notoriously dangerous, and even routine trips can be temperamental. Losing months, years, decades, or even centuries during the warp is not uncommon, especially when warp anomalies or violent storms tear at the Immaterium. Oh, that sounds cool. Decorated for bravery. Oh, that might be me. The galactic north of the domain is dotted with feral worlds that are the site of constant battles that hold back the Darktide and are commonly known as the Fringe Wars. And the elite formation. To be asked to join the most elite regiments of the Mobian domain, such as the Mobian 100th, the Steeple Guard, the Mobian's 22nd Armored, or the most famous of all, the Mobian Sick, the Atama Prime, is a well-respected military honor. Oh, shit. You know what? We're going to do elite. We're not brave. All right. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Now we go into appearance. So it could be male, female, of course. Excellent. Excellent. It looks like there's like no default appearance. Yeah, it looks like it randomizes every time. All right. Cool, cool, cool. We'll go with male. Why not? And oh shit. Look at all these faces. We have like some horrific tattoos going on here. Maybe we could turn those off first before we do some clean shaven nice. Look at that beautiful face. That is a face a mother could love. All right. Yeah, looking good. Hairstyles, bald, beautiful. Excellent. Oh, nice. You can be blind in one eye. This is actually not too bad of a little setup here. I don't know. Oh, is this like left eye, right eye? So if you want to have... Oh, wait. Available from Homeworld Cadia. Oh, this is specific to Cadian eyes. Interesting. I kind of like that. Okay, I want to have Cadia-specific eyeballs. Let's do that. Cool. I'm going to change the face so he just doesn't look horrifically scarred. Here we go. There. Okay, that is a face. That's a face. Definitely. I'm going to be taller as well. My height, of course. The tallest. It doesn't say what the actual height is, though. So we'll just assume it's my height. 6'7". Let's do it. All right, great. Oh, yeah. Nice. Looking good, everyone. Look at all these beautiful faces of the Imperium. These are great. What do we got? What do we got? Anything that sticks out for me? That's not terrible. Lots of old boys is what I'm seeing. Lots of old boys, unless we can choose like age or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what I want. Sure, young and bright, right? Yeah, young. This one could be good. I don't know. I don't know what the best choice is. I'm gonna go with this one. Sure. All right. Oh God. All right. Nothing exclusive to the Cadian to the Cadian planet for this, which is probably a good thing. All right, there we go. Looking good. I don't know. What's my like? I think I'm about that. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, what could I say? I mean, I don't really go outdoors that much. What could I say? Oh man. All right. Let's see here. So we got different hairstyles, different versions of shaved head. What the heck? You just like. You gave up. You gave up halfway through the cut. I see. I see. Yeah, I'm assuming these are all universal hairstyles, right? We can just pick them. You got your Tommy Wiseau hairstyle, and then on the other half, again, you gave up. You just gave up, man. And some of the hairstyles do look like they're kind of just coming off of the head. I don't know, man. Like, that's a little too long. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh gosh, that's too frizzy for me. Every game has the frizzy. Every game, I swear. Interesting. That could actually be it. I don't know. Like, if it was this length, if it was this length of hair, but like the whole head, then you know that would probably be correct. Let's do this. It's like the naked snake, almost. And we gotta find blonde. Blonde is always the hardest color in most games. Like you can never find like a properly colored blonde. Although if my character was disciplined, he probably wouldn't have hair that looks like that. It's kind of, I mean, it's not too bad either. You could definitely do something like that. But, oh, never mind. Where did this one come from? All right, that one's fine. That one works. I'm okay with this. Excellent. Looks great. Facial hair. There we go. There we go. Let's see. What we got? We got some sideburns. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Just like real life. No, I'm just kidding. Man, I wish I could grow facial hair like that. That's unreal. I like this one. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. No muttons, though. I guess. But, like, you know, we don't got the chops, dude. The full set. We can't kit it all out. Oh, well. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I mean, that's kind of it. Then you just make that. Oh, okay, so hair color will change for everything. So you can't have, like, separate hair colors or anything like that. That's fine. I don't know. I have a very, like... I just got the... Like, a little bit of hair. You know what I mean? Like, a little bit. Itty bitty. Sure. That's kind of cool. I kind of love it. But whatever. We'll do this. We'll do this. That's fine. I'm cool with it. Okay. Let's check out our lovely facial features. Purge. You know, that's definitely a facial tattoo when it's on your chest, but you know, it works. And then we have body tattoos. So why didn't they just put that one on body tattoos? Want a wolf? What else we got? Now, I'm assuming there's more like cosmetics you can get throughout the game. I've seen stuff like that where you can unlock cosmetics, but that might be exclusive to equipment, might not be exclusive, or might not include that of you know, these sort of things, these tattoos, but that's okay. And then scarring, because every game's got to have scars. These scars don't look too bad. They're pretty nice. Pretty detailed, definitely. Look at that. Insane. Ooh, that's a good one. Cool. Lots of cool scars. Okay, we got our height down. Let's hit continue. Oh, God. Okay, personality. Wow, we're still going. We're still going with this. They were just like, all right, let him build his character, and now let's continue. Let's continue. Look at that. 21 minutes. You know, record time. Actually, this is a speed run at this point. I'm playing this game. Personality. Your life choices have molded you to the person you are today. There's been happiness in your life, sure. But you're left with plenty of scars. Oh my God. And not just the physical kind. This is what you have become.
Just another day in the Imperial Guard.
I watched the world die. 8,000 years of defiance gone in an eye blink. And with it went some of the finest soldiers I had the honor to serve alongside. Not for glory, not for victory, not even for defiance. But because sooner or later, the void swallows everything. I learned something that day. No world, no bastion, maybe no faith is impregnable. The agents of the enemy are everywhere, watching, plotting, waiting. Only thing to be done with heresy is to root it out with fire and steel.
Okay, this is cool. I wonder if this dialogue here is different because we chose Cadia, because he literally talked about Cadia being destroyed. So that's kind of cool. Let's talk about, let's do the professional. I didn't realize they're going to read the whole line. That's awesome. And by the way, it says, selection effect. Your character's personality affects how your character responds to other characters and events. Because you can, your Imperial Guard guy can interact with other Imperial Guard, or like your sharpshooter, excuse me, can interact with other sharpshooters, which is really, really cool. I love that.
Just another day in the Imperial Guard. Only I'm not even part of the Guard any longer. Not since that business with the Commissar, the Court-Martial and the holding cell. Now, I'm part of this merry band of maniacs. For better or worse. Still figuring out what that means, exactly. But most of it seems to be putting the boot in on the Emperor's enemies and not getting executed for meeting the wrong stare funny. So I guess I'm better off. At least, so long as the ammo and grub don't run out.
I like it. I like how also the voice actor put his own little spin there. He actually kicked out some of the words that they wrote.
Another day, another set of useless bloody orders from some useless bloody carker sitting safe in planetary orbit while I'm down here in the mud trying not to get me block knocked off. Just my carking luck. I mean, it wasn't my fault that a few things went missing from the stores now, was it? If they were needed for the war effort, then the quartermaster would have locked the door or at least placed a guard, wouldn't he? No. Wait, come to think of it, there was a guard. And a lot of blood.
Okay. I love it. We're going to go for professional because I just feel like that's the way to go. Nice. Okay. Oh, yeah, we get to pick our clothes. No good reason. Oh, actually, there might be. Hold on. Your sentence. This is where your life journey has led. You are a prisoner of the Imperium, convicted of a crime you may or may not have committed. But guilt is irrelevant at the point of innocence. Proves nothing. I actually love that. That's great. All right. Number 1. So let's actually choose the color of our clothing. Probably won't matter too much once we actually get our gear going on, but hey, that's all right. Dereliction of duty. The punishment for dereliction of duty is often death, but in some cases, this sentence is waived in exchange for service in a penal battalion. Or worse, insubordination. Doesn't really sound like my character, but you know, could be. Disobedience, real or implied, to imperial authority is enough to earn demotion, prison, or death. Misplaced faith. So powerful are the upper figures of the Adeptus Ministorum that to draw their ire by questioning their faith or worldly habits is to invite a death sentence. Or sedition. Overtly seditious conduct ranging from disrespectful speech to mass organization with intent to protest is all considered part of a tendency toward rebellion against the established order. And that is something the Imperium will not tolerate. All right. So I don't know. I don't think I'm insubordinate. I don't think my character is anti-faith, but I don't know. We'll see. The punishment for dereliction of duty is often death. But in some cases, this sentence is waived in exchange for service of penal battalion. So I don't know. Maybe it is that one. I don't think my character would be doing that. Maybe misplaced faith, like, hey, what order the fuck is the Emperor when I'm trying to reload my gun? You know what I'm saying? But also that kind of contradicts some of the things that my character has already said previous. So I don't know. Also, red just looks nice. So I mean, maybe I was real or implied insubordination. It's possible. It's possible. I don't know. Sure. Maybe someone thought I was being insubordinate. Let's go. No, I'm going to do... Yeah, you know what? Just because it makes more sense and I like the clothes. That's it. You were born on Cadia like so... Wait. Okay, randomize my name. That's kind of cool. You were born on Cadia like so many. You worked in the weapons manufactorum from an early age. Between grueling work shifts, you trained to join the militia. Though subjected to an environment of endless toil and unimaginable hardship, you refused to be broken, developing an iron will and an ordered, disciplined mind that have served you well to this day. After decorated service in the Astra Militarum, you were honored by being recruited into an elite regiment. It wasn't that you didn't get out of the way for the passing magistrate, it was that you didn't get out of the way quickly enough. That alone was enough to earn a one-way trip to the prison ship, the Tancred Bastion. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with this for subordination. That's not too bad. And you are aboard the Tancred Bastion en route to the Atoma Prime. All right. I'm just going to name my character my name because I am terrible for coming up with names on the fly. We're going to stop the video here, and in the next video, we'll begin with our brand new character. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.